What is up, everyone? Welcome to the football chatbox. I have been talking all this time without having pressed the live button. So now we're live. I don't know why. Usually it used to like go live straight away, but now am I live? I don't even know. Can someone tell me if I'm live? Please let me know if I'm live. Can you guys see me? Am I live? Hello. What's happening? Let's have a look. Yeah, it is live. Am I? Yeah. All right, I am live. Phew. All right. How is everyone doing? Welcome. I've been talking all this time, and I forgot that it didn't press the go live button. Usually, it used to like go straight away, like live straight away. But I don't know what has happened. Maybe something's changed in my OBS settings, so I need to have a look into that. But we are live. Welcome to the football chat box. Welcome to the FPL Q&A draft stream. In today's stream, we're going to be looking at your drafts. Feel free to put it in the tweet, the link I just shared on the video. Will, welcome. Welcome. I've granted you access to the Discord as well, which is what I said earlier when I was live, but unfortunately it didn't appear. But I've granted you access to the Discord, so you should be able to see that. If you want to send your teams over, send it over in the link on X or on Instagram, or even if you're on the Discord, you can send it over in the Rate My Team section, and I'll bring it up. And in today's draft, today's stream, by the end of the stream, I want to try and build a Haaland plus Salah draft. Is the plan. Now on screen you see my Haaland draft from last stream. Nothing has really changed. Actually, a few things I might have actually made a few changes. I was just looking at predicted points and whatnot, so I might have made a few changes with regards to the likes of a Brennan Johnson coming in. Sorry, Morgan Gibbs White for the moment. And I think I made another change. Did I make another change? Don't know. No, I think it was this for the moment. So yeah, a few like just that. But this was the Haaland draft I had. Oh yeah, and instead of Johnson, I had Henderson. But Crystal Palace goalkeeper regardless. Ruhil, welcome. How are you doing? Hamza, welcome as well. So this draft, we're going to be building a Haaland plus Salah draft. Added to that, FPL review went live. Now I don't really use it too much in my streams. Me personally as well, I probably don't use it as enough as maybe I should. So this season I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll try and use it a bit more. And I went and built just this. I only have the free version, so I don't have the massive data planner, but I only have the free planner, which y'all also should have access to. And I went and just did a transfer solver with no inputs added, and it just spat out this team for me with Haaland, Tony, Wood, Gibbs White, Eze, Foden, Saka, Trippier, Horo, Kelly, Rea, Fabianski, Winks, Robinson, and Howard Billis. Now, obviously, things can change. This is just like just a draft that's been spat out by FPL review based on no conditions sent. So I thought it's just something interesting to kind of see what it's like predicting in terms of points and whatnot. But it's good to see that it has Haaland in there, even though with 15 million price tag, it's got him in there. It's got Saka in there as well, which is interesting. But yeah, things will change come closer to the deadline. So it's something to monitor and see. I thought I'll just put it in here just to kind of have a look and see what it actually spits out for the first 3 weeks as well. And then like in game week 1, it says keep Trippier, but in game week 2, it tells me to move Trippier to Guardiola. And in game week 3, it tells me to move Kelly to Rico Henry, which is the Brentford defender. Team sent in X. All right, let's bring it up. So yeah, I thought that was just interesting to kind of have a look and see. Obviously, the Forest players are quite heavy here with double Forest attack and Eze and double Newcastle defense. Interesting. Gone very expensive, somewhat expensive at the back as well. So yeah, that was interesting. I thought it was an interesting thing to kind of keep a lookout for. Let's bring up your teams and we'll try and build a Haaland plus Salah draft to see if it's any good. I highly doubt I would go with the Haaland plus Salah draft, but I think it's just worth kind of mentioning. Or like worth having a look at. These prices are miserable. Yeah, I know. It's hard to. It's not easy to build. Right? This time's FPL is going to be a bit more challenging. And this is Ruhil's team. Hamza, welcome. Hamza says, I have Haaland, Saka, Isaac, Salah, Eze, 0.5 million in the bank. Which website is this? This, you mean this one? This is FPL review. This is FPL review. They have a paid version, but I'm not using the paid version. It's a bit too expensive, to be honest. From my point of view, because I don't use data. Like I don't use AI data enough. It's not my playstyle, so I don't get it. But the free version is something at least I think is not too bad to have a look at. Now that's a very interesting lineup as well, Hamza. I don't mind it as well. Join the Discord. Where do I drop my team? In the rate my team section. Have you joined the Discord? Yes. Is that yours? The hillbilly? Is that yours? If it is, you should have access right now. Is the hillbilly yours? RK Global Transit, welcome. Amit, welcome. I got a team with Haaland, Salah, Isak, Watkins. The defense sucks though, planning to go 3-4-3. Ooh. Will, you should have access now. You can drop it in the Rate My Team channel. Nice to be back on stream. Indeed. Welcome. Interesting. What's the difference like RK Global Transit? Why do I keep calling you RK Global? Roku. I'm just going to call you Roku. What's the difference like? Roku, I should just say Rohan. Rohan, isn't it Rohan? It is Rohan, isn't it? Rohan, what's the defense like? And Hamza, what's your defense as well like? Ruhil with the emoji. Alright, so this was it's Roku, yeah. So this was my Haaland draft from the last stream that we did this week. Now this week we want to try and build out a Haaland plus Salah draft. And this one that you see on screen right now is Ruhil's draft, which is Sanchez and Turner in goal. Now, are we still certain that Sanchez is going to be the number one Chelsea keeper? There were so many rumors going about with regards to Chelsea looking for a new keeper and whatnot. So kind of keep an eye out for that. Turner, I don't know if Turner is the first choice goalkeeper. I highly doubt it is. But yeah, keep an eye out for that as well. Guardiola, Trent, Burn, not too bad. Gibbs White, Gordon, Salah, Palmer, Wood, Watkins, and Isak. Mikalenko, Rogers, and Howard Bellis. Not too bad. I actually don't mind this team. I'm still not fully convinced on Trent just yet. Or I'm not fully convinced on Liverpool's defense just yet. I want to see how they do a bit under the new manager. Shared on Discord. All right, let me bring it up. Yes, I can see your team. And this is your team. How do I? Why is this so? All right, let's get. But yeah, the rest of the team looks pretty good, Ruhil. What do you think, Ruhil? What are you looking at, like changing, whatnot? I'm assuming you don't have any money in the bank for this one. And then, Amit, current draft: Flecken, Fabianski, Guardiola, Mikalenko, Anderson, Barco, and Konsa. Guardiola, Mikalenko, Anderson, Barco, and Konsa. Yep. Hudson, Odoi, Salah, Saka, Nkunku, Rogers. Okay. Haaland, Isak, and Daka. Is Daka the Leicester City striker? Leicester City striker 4.5 is he? Or is it 5 million? Daka, Leicester 5 million. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Rohan, welcome. Welcome. Sir Matt Bugsby, welcome. Haaland plus 4.5 equals Watkins plus Palmer. You mean Haaland plus 4.5 or Watkins or Palmer? I would lean more towards Watkins plus Palmer for the moment. But do you have another City player in your team, Matt? Do you have another City player in your team? And Rohan, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. All right, now this one is this is Rohan's team. I've got Will's team up in the Discord that's about to be brought up as well, and this is Will's team, and I've got Combs' team as well. Combs' team, come. Let me open. Here we go. All right, now let's start with Rohan first. Flecken, Fabianski, Martinez, Van der Ven, Anderson, Howard Bellis, Barco. Ooh. I guess this is what you meant by the defense sucks. That defense kind of needs. I don't know. Maybe one of Van der Ven or Martinez might have to go for like a Konsa or someone instead. Okay, keep it. Just monitor that. Nkunku, Salah, Hudson-Odoi, Odegaard, and Harry Winks. Haaland, Isak, and Watkins. This is one of the Haaland plus Salah drafts. Okay, when I build a draft, I'm going to use this as like a building block and then see what we can change. What do you want to change from this? Where can I share my team? You can send it to me on X, on my X handle, or you can send it on Instagram. One of those two, or you can even join the Discord, and you can share it on the Rate My Team channel in the Discord. Amit, I don't mind the team as well, to be honest. Your team, Amit, looks pretty decent as well. Any changes you're looking at that, Amit, or for the moment is that what you're looking at, and then how are you looking to change it from next week? Because Fabianski, I don't know if Fabianski will be number one keep as well. Planning to stick with it unless there's a major transfer issue. Fair enough. Keep an eye out for some budget players like Rogers at 5 million. If you can get to that, can you get to that? You probably can't get to that. I don't know. We'll have to see with your team. Maybe some changes might need to be made. I think the midfield is a bit. The forward line is insanely strong. He's going to be playing a 3-4-3, right? Put it on a planner and see how the team alternates on like FPL.team or something. So build it on FPL.team. And then have a look at how it alternates week by week, is what I would say for everyone here, that is. Ryan, sorry, Karan says, Ryan, my friend, howdy, welcome, Karan. I saw your draft, Karan, that you shared on the group. Do you want me to bring it up on the chat as well here? I can bring it up as well on the chat that you sent. I haven't read all the chat, but I've seen your Haaland plus Salah draft as well. Was just a thought, gives perspective on Haaland's price, yet it could be Watkins and Palmer who end up overpriced. That is true. It could be. Like I built a Haaland draft last week, last stream. This was the Haaland draft that we built. And it had Palmer, but no Watkins, obviously. But I had 0.5 in the bank. So I had 0.5 in the bank left, which allowed me to upgrade Isak to Watkins if I wanted to. Daka and Rogers will rotate, and can you just put the team on planner if possible? Yep, I can. Give me a few minutes, Amit, and I'll bring your team up on the planner. So this was the Haaland draft that I came up with. Today we'll try and build a Haaland plus Salah draft, but yeah. This team is from Will. Will, are you here? So Will went with Miguel and Fabianski. Is Miguel 4.5? He's the 4.5 for us. Yes, he is. So Miguel and Fabianski. Livramento, who could be a really good option for anyone who's looking at a Newcastle defender if Trippier leaves. There are rumors that Trippier might leave from the looks of it. So keep an eye out for Newcastle transfer news. If Trippier does leave, Livramento becomes a nice option. Munoz, Guardiola, Konsa, and Barco as the defense, the rest of defense. Rogers, Foden, Saka, Jota, Nkunku. Actually, that's not a bad midfield, to be honest. It's a pretty good midfield. Some highly priced players. Haaland, Isaac, Joao Pedro. Now keep an eye out for Joao Pedro. You got my screenshot? Yes. I have it in the chat, Karen, in the FPL Lost chat. So I can actually bring it up. Joao Pedro, keep an eye out because he didn't go for the preseason tour, right? For Brighton's preseason tour. I'll share on X, but I will bring it up as well, Rohan. I don't think he went for Brighton's preseason tour. I need to have a look into that. But keep an eye out. Maybe you can go for Adam Armstrong as well, potentially. Southampton, 5.5 million priced forward. It's just the first keeper. Yeah, Mikkel is the first keeper, yeah. But you don't have backup, right? If Fabianski is not the starting keeper. Let me bring up Karan's draft and Rohan's draft as well. So this one was Karan's draft. Let me bring Rohan's on screen so that I have it. And I've got Rohan's as well. Here we go. Ooh, Lenny Euro. Alright, that's Rohan's. Alright, back to Will. That's rest of the team I don't mind. Midfield looks very nice. I might even potentially start Nkunku over Joao Pedro, potentially. I don't know. Maybe I might. Not really sure on that one. I don't mind starting Nkunku. He is at home end of the day. I do fancy that. Potentially. That's the only maybe substitution change I might think about. Is it necessary to go with Guardiola and be light with defense like Livramento, Anderson, Konsa, Mikalenko, Barker? Well, you don't necessarily have to go with Guardiola. I don't think, from my recent memory, I always look at City and I think they always start slowly at the start. So you can kind of wait till City kick into another gear. So you don't have to necessarily always go on to City straight away. But it would be nice to have at least one City player, I think, just given their fixtures, especially that Ipswich fixture in game week 2 could be a nice fixture to have. Dan, welcome. Looking to fill my defense with Barco and 4.5 million forwards. Who do you think rotates well between the 4.5 defenders? So I did a video this week with rotating options, and some of the options were, I think we looked at Aston Villa rotating well with Newcastle. We looked at Crystal Palace rotating well with Everton, with Forest. Those were some of the rotating options we had a look at. So I did a video on that in terms of who rotates nicely. So have a look into that as well. But yeah, those are some of the options, in terms of teams that you can go and look at. Palace with Forest, Palace with Everton, Aston Villa with Newcastle. I think Newcastle rotated with Forest as well, I think. I'm not really sure. But yeah. Jota and Livra, very speculative. Yeah, that's the thing. I would agree with that. Livramento is very dependent on the Trippier leaving. So that's something to consider. Alright, next up. Thank you, brother. No worries. Next up, this one is from Combe, who's got Hudson-Odoi or Andreas could become Smith Rowe or Minte, Brighton, and either Anderson or Murillo could become Livramento if Trippier leaves. So Anderson could become Livramento if Trippier leaves. Fair enough. Hudson-Odoi or Andreas Pereira can become Smith Rowe. Now, Emil Smith Rowe has been rumored to join Fulham, if I'm not mistaken. There's a rumor, I think he's close to joining Fulham, is what I read yesterday. That could be a really nice option if he can stay fit and performs like the way he did 2 seasons ago, basically. Not last season, the season before. If he performs the same way, he could be a really nice pick. Hudson-Odoi, Gordon, Andreas, Salah, and Nkunku in the midfield. Anderson, Trent, Murillo, and Guardiola, and Ian Mattison. That's an interesting pick there. In defense, Leno and Bernarda in the goal, and Havertz, Watkins, and Isak. Yeah, fair enough. To be honest, not too bad. I like it. Trent could outscore Salah Haaland in the first 5 game week. Captaincy is turning us away with him, turning us away from him. True, maybe he could, but I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit more this thing. Like I want to see Liverpool's defense a bit more under the new manager because it's a new manager. I want to wait and see if the defense is settled. I don't know. Karan's a Liverpool fan, so Karan could probably tell me as well in terms of what his thoughts are so far. I kind of want to see their defense. Attack, I'm kind of convinced they'll do well. Defense, I just want to see. Saliba, Robbo, VVD, easy routes out. I like Guardiola as a 6 million price holder. Yeah, fair enough. Robbo, wasn't it Robbo rumored to like be out for 3 weeks or something? That bench is too deep in my memory. Could see a lot of bench points. This bench. So this bench, yeah, I mean, to be honest, this might not be a bad game week 1 bench boost as well. I know City and Chelsea playing each other, not great, but yeah. Bernarda is the Fulham keeper. Oh, you have both Fulham keepers. Nkunku, Guardiola, Ian Matheson. I mean, it's not too bad. What would you change? What would you change, Combe? Early days for Liverpool players underslot. Haven't seen many players come back yet. That's true. I think that's a huge case for a lot of like the players who went deep into Euros. Even United, like the main players are still not back. They're all on holiday. I'm wondering if we'll have to like temper our expectations with like the players who went for Euros come back. Gerald, Ayubowan, Gerald, how are you doing? Welcome. This draft was from. This is Rohan? No, this is wait, this. Oh yeah, this is a current. This is yours, right? Nothing ATM. My head is aching already. Fair enough. All right, we'll see what happens. I think we're going to be having a few more like this preseason games happening tomorrow and day after as well. I think United are playing Arsenal day after, if I'm not mistaken. So should have some more preseason information by the end of this week, and then we'll do another stream on the Monday. Let's do a stream on the Monday. Now this is Karan, who's gone with the Haaland plus Salah draft. He's got Ward and Cells. Karan, are you sure these goalkeepers are going to be the number 1 keepers? I don't think so, right? For their respective teams. Mikalenko, Guardiola, Anderson, Rogers. Sorry, Mikalenko, Guardiola, Anderson, Howard Bellis from Southampton, and Robinson in defense. Salah, Nkunku, Eze, Gordon, and Rogers in midfield. Chris Wood, Haaland, and Isak up front. This is a Haaland plus Salah draft. Is Haaland a must-have going into game week 1? What do you think? I don't think he's a must-have. I've seen a couple drafts without Haaland. Although today we've seen, oh no, Combe doesn't have a Haaland in his option. But I've seen a couple drafts without Haaland as well. I think you can build a good team without Haaland. The only thing is, there's still so much doubt in terms of the other premium players. And because Haaland and Salah haven't gone for the, like, they didn't have international tournaments, right? It's easier, or at least we know they're rested and they're in preseason. All the other premiums that we want, except for Heung-min Son, who hasn't been spoken about much, and I think that might have to be that might be related to Spurs' opening set of fixtures. Except for Heung-min Son, Salah, and Haaland, all the other premium players have been on international duty. So that uncertainty in terms of their fitness and opening minutes means you tend to see like a lot of Haaland Salah drafts. If we knew like the likes of Saka, the likes of Palmer, the likes of Foden, all of them are going to start for game week 1, I think there might be a bit more confidence to go without Haaland. Although initially I myself, I was like, oh, 50 million too much for Haaland. And then I went and built a Haaland draft and I was like, this is actually not too bad, to be honest. And I was like, oh, I don't actually mind it. And here I am now with Haaland in my current team. The thing is, here's one thing I will say. Like Karan says, right? FOMO is huge. Yeah, FOMO is huge. I would say that is one thing. The other thing is, you can try it for the opening 2 game weeks, opening 3 game weeks. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You just sell them. Okay, and you can restructure your team in like 2 game weeks or 3 game weeks with the money that you've sold. If it works out and you don't have them, you're gonna have to most likely wildcard or build up enough transfers to be able to restructure your team without taking hits. That's the only problem, because it's not easy to go up. It's always easy to go down in terms of like selling a expensive player and then using that money to try and upgrade a squad is better. It's easier compared to trying to buy a very expensive player with little to no funds, and all your funds have been used in every other players, which is what Karan says in terms of like a cash cow. But I only think Haaland Salah's performance might be hampered if the other premium players aren't playing with him to allow him to play his maximum potential. With Salah, that might be the case. I don't know. The thing is, you could make a case for Haaland and say, this guy will score goals as long as he gets service. You could say that maybe last season Foden was taking most of his chances as well, because Foden was operating in a very similar space. But they're both like really good players, right? End of the day, really good players are always going to find a way to score. That's just going to happen, unfortunately. But yeah, I think I'm a bit more skeptical with Salah than I'm with Haaland. I think Haaland will do well. Salah, I don't want to say it because I don't know if it might be true or not true, but he might be slightly on a downward like trajectory. He's getting older now. His trajectory might be downward. See, like he won't be that extremely high scoring FPL player anymore. He'll still get goals, but his role might turn into more creator than end product, which is what we kind of saw last season. It was more creator than like being at the end of things. I'm skeptical about Salah too. Yeah, that's the thing. So I don't know, but I want a Liverpool attacker. Is what I'm thinking, because I want a Liverpool attacker for those opening fixtures. The opening fixtures are just quite good that you kind of want someone. Salah has a new hairstyle. Does he though? I don't know. I was looking at he cut his hair, right? Did his hair grow again? Because I was looking for new photos for the thumbnail, and you guys would have seen Salah on the thumbnail. And I'm sure I was looking for, because the thing is, it's so hard to make a thumbnail at the start of the season, especially before the season has started, because I need to find the players in the new kits so that they're in the new kits. So I think I got Liverpool's new kit, if I'm not sure, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Liverpool's new kit that I got Salah in. Seems like his hair's grown, but I don't know. I might just be mistaken. I feel the same. In his shown his yeah, that's the thing. I feel like he's turning more creator than being on the end of things. But yeah, Salah is the new Robin Ribery hairstyle. Hashtag Salah rebuilt. Fair enough. All right, so I don't mind this actually. It looks pretty good. I'll be interested to see how it changes over the course of next week, though. After we get a bit more preseason information this weekend. I think who is playing this weekend? Do we have information? Let me try and find out. Scout they do a minutes tracker, if I'm not mistaken. So I should be able to see which teams are playing this week. Where is the minutes tracker? And I can't even find the minutes tracker. Minutes. Oh, here we go. Preseason minutes tracker. There we go. Where is this Excel sheet? Salah and Isak will come out of my team in Gaming 7 for Haaland and 5.5 to 6 million bid. I have 1 million in the bank just in case, so long as there are no injuries to the squad. Yeah, fair enough. But I agree with you. Right? It's easier to rebuild if you have them from the start. Yeah, that's the thing. It's harder to get them at the if you don't have them at the start and then try and get in them is not easy unless you're wildcarding or you have 2 to 3 transfers stored up enough. 2 of 3 rotate beautifully defensively. Everton, Palace, Fulham. Yes, Fulham was another team I kind of somewhat mentioned. I didn't mention them too much in the rotation pairings, but I did mention Everton and Palace. Now, having said that, another team that I was shared with is I'm assuming this is from Rohan. Rohan, are you still here? And this was Rohan's team that I got. Did I get a change from the team? No, it's the same team, right, Rohan, that he sent me? Yes, same team that he sent me. Why is it? How do I reduce the size? Okay, you guys can see it anyways. Face. All right. So turner in goal, you got Jose Sa, the Wolves goalkeeper. Ooh, I might be careful of Wolves. Opening pictures for Wolves doesn't look really good. Just keep an eye out for that. Saliba, Walker, Euro, Ian Matteson, and Wout Faes in defense. Salah, Garnacho, Palmer, Martinelli, and Harry Winks in midfield. Wissa, Haaland, and Fraser in the front line. This is another Salah plus Haaland draft. What would I change? I would be very careful with Garnacho and Martinelli. Martinelli, I'm not. Martinelli is like he has to be a form player. If you get him on form, is good. Otherwise, it's a bit of an annoying problem. Garnacho, I'll be a bit careful. I don't know if he'll start games immediately. He isn't in preseason yet as well, if I'm not mistaken. How much is Martinelli? 7 something? Martinelli 7 million, yes. But the defense looks pretty stacked, I would say, the defense. I would probably get another goalkeeper instead of Jose Sa. And Turner as well. I'm not fully sure if Turner is the first choice keeper for Forest. Having said that, I should probably look at Forest in terms of preseason minutes. See how many minutes they played. 3 games. Now Forest have played 3 games. They have another game on the 27th. And it's all 45 minutes so far. So it's hard to tell exactly who's going to be the best option. In terms of goal, Matt Turner has got 45 minutes each. Who is the other goalkeeper? Carlos Miguel got 85 and 45. He didn't play the second game. The second game was given to Sells and Turner. Okay, so we can't really fully tell. I think Miguel is still probably Forest first choice keeper. Rohan. That is just something to keep an eye out for. In terms of teams playing this weekend, so we have Arsenal playing United preseason fixture this weekend, so we'll get to know a bit more. Aston Villa are playing as well on the weekend. Who else is playing? I think Brighton are playing. Is that Tokyo? A team from Tokyo on the 28th? Chelsea are playing Celtic, if I'm not mistaken. Looks like it this weekend. Crystal Palace have a game on the weekend. Same with Everton. So we got quite a lot of teams with a game on the weekend. Ipswich have one. Liverpool have one on the weekend as well. City as well have another game on the weekend. Who else? Newcastle, Forest, I mentioned, Southampton, Spurs, West Ham, and Wolves. Man, so many teams are playing on the 27th, which is basically tomorrow. So many teams playing tomorrow. That's insane. Alright, so we'll get a lot of information by Sunday. Do you buy into Gordon being bad away from home? No, that was a thing last season. I would say it was a thing last season. And I mean, he didn't really do well, but I wouldn't say that that would be a thing going into this season as well. 3 of their good early fixtures away, and it's turning me off him. That is true, but I don't know if the same thing will carry into this season as well. Surely not, right? He's a good player end of the day. It was a thing last season. I will keep that in mind, but I don't think that should continue into this season as well, to be honest. However, in terms of preseason minutes, Newcastle, let's see how Newcastle do. I think you guys should keep an eye out for Harvey Barnes. 1 goal and 1 assist in the first preseason game from the looks of it. Keep an eye out for Harvey Barnes. If he does well in preseason, I think he warrants a thought in our squads. Trippier leaving might potentially give Gordon more set pieces. That's true. Just keep an eye out for Harvey Barnes as well, people. 6.5 million could potentially start. But yeah, Rohan, I like the team. Just keep an eye out for Garnacho and Martinelli. Those are the only 2 that I'm a bit uncertain about. Garnacho should be a good option. It's just that at the start itself, will he start game week 1? I'm still uncertain. I want to see how Ahmad does during preseason. That could be a case that Ahmad also potentially starts game week 1. So yeah, just monitor United during preseason in the US. Let's see how they do. Defense stacked. That's all I would say. Goalkeepers might need to change. Frontline looks pretty good as well. Could do with a Newcastle player though. I think their fixtures are decent enough that you could try and get a Newcastle player. Newcastle could start Isaac up top with Barnes and Gordon either side. Yeah, that's the thing. That is very true. That is very true. So keep an eye out for Harvey Barnes. 6.5 could offer some great value, to be honest. Jacob Murphy has played. Isaac has played 45 minutes as well. Got a goal, I think. Yes, this is with Isaac. Who else got an assist? Lewis Hall. All right, next one. Amit wanted me to bring his team up. Where is Amit? Amit, are you still here? You said Flecken, Fabianski, Guardiola, Mikalenko, Anderson, Barco, Konsa, Hudson, Salah, Saka, Nkunku, Rogers, Haaland, Isak, Taka. Actually, that's not too bad, actually, now that I look at it. Let me try and build a Haaland plus Salah draft as well. Nick, welcome. How are you doing? Just made it. Yes, indeed. We had a look at a couple drafts. Quite a lot of Haaland plus Salah drafts. So I'm going to use all of these Haaland plus Salah drafts that I've seen to try and build one. So let's remove Jota. Let's bring in Haaland. Let me keep the goalkeepers actually. I should keep the goalkeepers. So I'll use the base of this Haaland draft and see what needs to change when Salah is in there. Yes, still here. Alright, I mean, I'll bring your team up as well, but give me a second. Johnston. Is it Johnston that I want? Let's put Henderson because I have no idea who Mr. Palace. Let me actually see. Be able to have a look. Preseason minutes. I don't know if I can share this minutes tracker because it's like a paid thing for Fantasy Football Scout members area. So I don't know if they'll be happy with me sharing it. Okay, Johnston played 9. Okay, Crystal Palace have a game tomorrow. So we'll see who does start in that one. I should be able to from next week onwards. I think we'll have enough information from decent friendly fixtures to be able to bring up. Oh, I can. Here we go. So Johnston played for Crystal Palace against Charlton. He played the full 90 minutes and they put up a formation something like this. So from Monday onwards, we'll have a look at SofaScore and look at like friendlies and see how they've lined up, how teams have lined up and whatnot. Do you prefer Trent and Eze or Foden and 4.5? At the moment, Will, I would have to say Trent and Eze because I don't know if Foden will start game week 1. Thoughts on having Reece James? No. As he seemed to apparently progress into midfield in the yeah, he's not back until game week 4, I think, right? Well, I like Reece James. He gave me some great FPL moments, but this is what you were saying, right? He progressed into midfield. He's just this is the average positions. Where is Reece James? Reece James is number 24. This is Reece James against Wrexham. James is suspended for the first 2. Yeah, he's suspended for the first 2 fixtures. I don't know if I go Reece James, guys. He's unfortunately made out of. He's not made out of brick, is he? His body is just not made out of brick. So I don't know until he can show me that he can, like, until he can show proper fitness. I don't know if I would consider him or not. I mean, we know what he's capable of. The only problem is the injuries. But yeah, this was Reece James. Tosin was here. Badeshiel, Levi Colwell, Lavia. Oh, interesting. How much is Lavia? Oh shit, Lavia is a midfielder. Damn it. Tosin is 4.5. Badeshiel 4.5 as well. Sweet picks, like, yes. Didn't want to say it, but yes. Unfortunately, it is the case. So yeah, keep an eye out. But yeah, substitutions. How did substitutions look? Raheem Sterling, Broa, Chukwuemeka, Malagusto. Did Nkunku not play this game? No, he didn't. Oh, he did play Nkunku. 7.5. Not too involved from the looks of it. Not too bad, I guess. Yeah, just keep an eye out. We'll have a look and see how they do in. Like, they are playing Celtic Saturday night, Sunday morning, basically. So we'll see how they do against Celtic. And then they have Club America. Is that that's a South American team, right? So we'll see. We'll see how Chelsea do preseason wise. All right. Amit, let me bring up your team as well, based on what you told me. So you said Flecken. How do I even add? Ah, man. This is too much. I have to start adding. Let me try and build it on here. Hold on. Let's try and build a Haaland Salah Draft on this. Then I'll put Amit's team on here after. Alright. Certain Mo Salah. Let's try and build a Haaland Salah Draft. Mo Salah 4.5. What sacrifices do I need to make? Bruno Fernandes has to go down. Gibbs White has to go down as well. So maybe a Rogers. And I'm left with 5.5. If I go Nkunku, I would sacrifice Palmer. if I sacrifice Palmer, I have 9.5. Ah, maybe I could do something like this. Havertz. Could be Watkins as well, to be honest. 6 million option. 6 million option. I think there were players in 6 million that I wanted. Hudson Odoi, maybe? Eh. Midfield is weak. I don't like it. Midfield is quite weak. Let's switch this back. Adam Armstrong. Actually, let's just go and get that 4.5 forward. I need to find a 4.5 forward. Let's upgrade the midfield because it's too weak for me. Could be Odegaard actually. We can go to a 7.5 midfielder for Nkunku, but we can keep Nkunku actually. This is not too bad, to be honest. Any thoughts on Chelsea FC's forward 5.0? Who's the Chelsea FC forward 5.0? Is it who are we looking at? This guy? He's not gonna play. No chance. I highly doubt. Bay is an underrated pick now that DRB has left. That is true. What about Garnacho to Rashford and Martinelli to Leon Bailey for me? That is also not too bad, Rohan, if you want to go there. That is also not too bad. I don't mind that as well. I don't mind that as well, to be honest. If you mean Mark Guiu, I wouldn't go as it rumors he's going on loan. Oh, yeah, nah, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go for like a 5 million Chelsea forward. Nah, you might need a Barco from Brighton. Do I? I don't know. Can we have a look at? Have I just like not considered? They aren't keeping a clean sheet in those opening three, are they? I don't know. I'm not convinced with that. From a clean sheet perspective, I highly doubt they're going to be clean sheets. Potentially. What are you guys' thoughts on Trent? I've got him in my draft, but he's main player I am deciding on. I am a bit skeptical on Liverpool's defense. I would like to kind of wait and see how they do under the new manager before trying and going on to Liverpool's defense. That's just me personally. But I don't mind what do you guys think? SJ, welcome. SJ, how is the draft looking like? How's the draft looking like? We're trying to build a Salah plus Haaland draft. Levi Colwill. Maybe I should probably remove. Did he play? Did Levi Colwill play? Yes, he did. Okay, maybe I'll keep him. 5.5 Vardy is that. That is very true. Very, very true. I just need to keep an eye out for minutes. This is the problem. You can't find out their lineups. McAteer and Madvidi. Yeah. Oh, Vardy scored at the start. How many minutes has Vardy played so far? Let's have a look. Leicester, Jamie Vardy has played 60 minutes in the first game, didn't play the second game. Seems like Patterson Daka and Tom Cannon are the ones who have played so far. Might need to monitor Leicester. They have another game on the 3rd of August. So we'll have to wait and see if Jamie Vardy is actually going to start. I don't know. Who will maybe at this point Patterson Daka might be the option for Leicester. Who will score more points? Salah against Ipswich in game week 1 or Haaland against Ipswich in game week 2? Salah just loves a promoted team at the start of the season, doesn't he? But I would say Haaland. I would probably put it on Haaland. Yeah, Nick also says Haaland, yeah. Dallas had to drop off massively towards it. Yeah, that's the thing. Might be. I had Dhaka in my draft for 5. Yeah, I mean, I think Patterson Dhaka might start for Leicester. So he might actually be a decent option, to be honest. Now that I think about it. If I also want like a 5 million starting striker, either him could also be Tom Cannon. Nah, probably Dhaka. But let's see. I might go and get Dhaka in actually if I need to. But how can I improve this? Odegaard. Martin Odegaard. Should I go for Martin Odegaard? Or would I rather prefer going for, let's say, a Havertz or even a Visa actually? Or a certain Chris Wood. I actually don't mind Chris Wood, to be honest. Those fixtures are pretty good. How is Chris Wood doing? He's played 45 minutes of each preseason game so far. Got 1 goal so far. Not too bad, I would say. They've played 3 games, Forest. 1 against Millwall. Chris Wood started the line there. Morgan Gibbs-White, Elliot Anderson, Toffolo, and Eric on the wings. The game against Sunderland. Olaina. What happened to Nick Williams? Callum Hudson, Morgan Gibbs-White, and Chris Wood again. Dennis over here. Interesting. I might actually have Chris Wood. Luis Diaz. Yes, Luis Diaz is also an option. Although I don't think he's back in preseason just yet, right? Salah will score more as Haaland will be suspended after kicking out at Cucurella. See, this is why I want to have Haaland for that game. Haaland against Cucurella. That is the battle I'm waiting. Cucurella has spoken so much that now I feel like Haaland will have some motivation. Tony's going to be a good option now. The striker Brentford signed is injured. But is Tony going to be at Brentford, Nick? Is Tony going to be at Brentford? I don't know. I think he might even leave potentially, to be honest. It's a very possible scenario. Gordon to Hudson-Odoi. Why not Gordon to Harvey Barnes potentially? Let's say if I went for Harvey Barnes. Barnes. 0.5 in the bank. I could go and get someone else actually. I could go Martin Odegaard to. Are there any midfield? Let's see who people are selecting. I'm interested to see. Armour, Gordon, Eze. Interesting. I could even go for Eze. Not too bad. Saka, Odegaard, Bruno, Garnacho, Harry Winks, Kudus, Jimingson, Embuemo. Marcus, Gibbs-White. Yeah, I think this midfield could be improved. Although, it's not too bad overall, I would say. 0.5 in the bank. Front line looks nice. Instead of Odegaard, I could look to get someone else and I could improve the Harvey Barnes spot maybe. And rotate Rodgers with Chris Wood. What's the Cucurella versus Haaland story? Shubharan, welcome. What's the Cucurella versus Haaland story? So Cucurella sang a song about Haaland being scared about him. Or Haaland trembling. Something like that after they won the Euros. There was a video that circulated on social media. Can consider Luis Diaz? Yeah, I need to wait for... I think I answered that question. Need to wait and see whether he gets into preseason what time. Gordon to Hudson-Odoi, read that as well. Everyone's sleeping on Solanke. Decent fixtures, nailed on starting plus penalties. That is true. Decent fixtures, yes. How good though are the fixtures? Not the Newcastle, Everton, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Bit hard, I would say. Good opening fixture against Forest. And Shubharan says, hello Shubharan, how are you doing? How's the draft looking like? Have you changed your draft so far? But yeah, if this was a Salah plus Haaland draft, I think the ones I would change would be obviously Odegaard. Think thing with Solanke is the opening fixtures aren't great. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Generally think Brentford are going to do everything they can to keep him now. No way Brentford start the season with no proper striker. I mean, they do have Visa, don't they? They still have Visa. Realistic City forward line for the first few game weeks. City are always slow at the start of the season. Yes, they are. Also, one more player we missed, Sterling. Sterling. Ask me again maybe next week, Rohan. I just want to see how they do in the Chelsea. Like, depends on whether Sterling can be Sterling of when he was in Manchester City compared to the Sterling in Chelsea. Two different players. So kind of need to wait and see. Visa plays more out on the left though, right? I mean, he'll probably play a striker, right? If they don't have another striker. But I think Brentford, like, Tony might actually start. But Visa is very well capable of playing the forward line. City are Haaland, isn't it? City Haaland line, forward line. So City, Manchester City forward line for the first few game weeks. I think Haaland is one. I wonder if Jack Grealish could start on the left. Maybe Grealish might play on the left. Shubhar. I'm not sure on the right just yet. Because the players that play on the right for City are all on like what do you call from the Euros and everything, right? So we kind of wait and see. Vary on the fifth midfielder versus Rogers plus a 6 million forward. Ooh. Can upload my team. Maybe hopefully we'll solve the Salah. Alright, let's do yours. Let's bring Amit's team. Which is what I was gonna do as well. Yeah. Alright. Let me Amit's team. And Amit, then you can tell me what changes you were looking to make. Although I do think you need to change your goalkeeper. How do I? They don't make it easy to select. This was Amit's team. Kalenko not case. Listen. Paco. Konsa. Hudson Odoi. Salah. Saka. Oh, you had Salah and Saka. That's in. Kunku. Actually, this midfield is not bad. Oh. As Haaland. Like Saka. Interesting. This is another Haaland plus Salah draft from Amit. Can we see Wolves preseason? I'm curious about the couple of players from my team. Yes, we can have a look as well. Let me first look at this. This is Amit's Haaland plus Salah draft. Bay expectations this season with Diaby move confirmed. Hopefully more minutes. Hopefully less substitutions. Although to be honest, I think Villa. So they've signed Ross Barkley as well, right? You need to keep in mind that Villa have signed Ross Barkley and they're signing other players as well. Once Champions League kicks in, I think there'll be quite a bit of rotation. So it is something we will need to kind of reanalyze in terms of Aston Villa once the UCL kicks in, because I think there are more games, so probably more rotation. So keep an eye out for that with regards to Champions League in terms of Aston Villa. But hopefully Leon Bay should do better this season. But yeah, Bob, welcome. How are you doing, bro? Welcome, welcome. This is Amit's team, Salah plus Haaland draft. Actually, don't mind it, to be honest. I actually don't mind it. Probably might look at a different goalkeeper instead of Fabianski. But the rest actually looks pretty decent. And Nick wanted to look at Wolves. Alright, Wolves preseason. I don't have any Wolves preseason. Have Wolves not even had preseason? Let me have a look. Oh no, they have had 2 preseason games. It's just that it's not appearing on SofaScore. SofaScore don't have any this thing like results of preseason like of Wolves. However, Wolves had 2 preseason games. The first game 45 minutes for everyone. Second game there was 60 minutes for most of the players. Hwang Yi-chan got 1 goal. Sarabia got 1 assist so far. Matheus Cunha with a goal, and who is this? Matt Doherty with a goal. Ent Nouri with an assist. Craig Dawson with an assist. And Luke Kundle with an assist. Is Garnacho nailed in the United squad? No, I wouldn't say he's nailed. I wouldn't say he's nailed. I would say wait and see. I won't be surprised if Amad Diallo starts the season for United. Can you see how many minutes Musker got? Yes, I can. He got 45 minutes in the first game against COM. I don't even know who COM is. He got 45 minutes in the first game and 60 minutes in the second game. I don't know if I can show you guys this sheet. It might. I don't think I can because I think it's behind a paid this thing. So I don't know if Fantasy Football Scout will give me permission to show this sheet to YouTube. Let me see if I can find another way to bring Wolves pictures up for you guys. They played Bristol City in the last game. Is that Bristol? What? Yeah, they played Bristol City and Marbella Training Center in the first couple games. They won 3-0 against Bristol and 1-0 against Marbella Training Center. No wonder it's no, not Marbella Trains. What am I sorry? Como 1907 they played. So yeah, I don't know why the Bristol City game is not on SofaScore. Interesting. For 4 million player, that's promising. That is true. That is true. Hours equals goals. Hours equals goals? What do you mean? Am I mistaken in something? You mean preseason minutes? Or I don't know why the Bristol City fixture is not here on SofaScore. Interesting. Does it appear for Bristol? Surely not. Oh. Maybe the game versus Wolves was behind closed doors, so not up here. That's strange. But yeah, 60 minutes and 45 minutes in the first game. Wolves have another fixture against West Ham tomorrow. Nick, so I think that would actually be a good game to know where Wolves stand as, because both teams, West Ham and Wolves, have had 2 preseason games so far. So that'll be a good fixture to kind of figure out. And then they have a game against Crystal Palace, and then they have against RB Leipzig. So they actually have some good preseason games, Wolves. So we'll see how they do. So yeah, keep an eye out for that then. 45 minutes and 60 minutes so far for him. And then back. Oops, why am I on here? Oh, I've just crashed my back to Amit, which said Guardiola can downgrade to 4.5, will give 1 million and upgrade midfielder or forward. Do you need to upgrade a midfielder for? Oh, maybe a midfielder you could upgrade. 1.5 to upgrade mid or forward. Yeah. Yeah, you could actually. You could do Guardiola to maybe a Dan Burn or something. If you wanted a Newcastle defender or Livramento if Trippier leaves. Uh, and upgrade probably Hudson Odoi. 7 million option. Depends on which 7 million you find. So yeah, you could do something like that. You could upgrade to up to a 7 million option. Hudson Odoi to someone. But Hudson Odoi alone is like he's also not a bad option. But yeah. Kitruda was right back at final last season. Arnesla told team he scored 8 goals and 3 assists regarding Trent. Oh, that's an attacking fullback. See, I'm not worried about Trent. I'm just waiting to see whether the manager will adapt to the Premier League. Every new manager that has come from another league has kind of underestimated the Premier League, and they haven't started well. That goes the same. Like even Pep, I remember Pep came to the Premier League. They didn't have the best of starts. Barnes or 6.5. Yeah, that's true. We can actually go to Harvey Barnes as a 6.5 placeholder, which means you could even upgrade Dan Burn to a 5 million option. Could go. Do we think Konate? Is it Konate? Do we think Konate will play the other centre back spot for Liverpool? If anyone actually wanted a Liverpool defender? Or you could go for who else is 5 million? Is the California deal done? No. Arsenal? Maybe a 5 million defender option could go for. As much as I hate to say it, maybe a Rhys James. If anyone's interested. Nah, someone else will pop up actually, to be honest. I think you could find another defender. Gomez? Udogi he needs to play some preseason minutes first. If you want Spurs defender, probably Van der Ven, to be honest. Would be lovely if Slot gets Bradley into the squad. From a price point of view, yes, it would be. But I don't know if he will. Is Gomez going to be the starting? I don't know. Might want to monitor and see. But yeah, you could probably do something like that as well. You could even go if you wanted a Spurs player. You could go Brennan Johnson for a 6.5. That's also someone that I could mention. Spurs fixtures though isn't too bad. Leicester, Everton, but then after that it gets a bit more harder. Newcastle, Arsenal, Brentford, United. Mixed bag of fixtures for Spurs. Not too bad though. Brennan Johnson might not be a bad shout. Robbo is injured. Yes, Robbo is injured. But does that mean that Bradley plays in the left back spot? Probably not, right? Munoz and Anderson to Dan Burn. Udogi, I don't think shots. I don't think he's played enough. I don't think he's played minutes yet. Destiny Udogi. Let me have a look. No, he hasn't played any preseason minutes yet. So kind of wait and see on that. Munoz, yeah, you can go Munoz actually. Oh, yes, you can go Munoz. So you want to go Anderson to Munoz, or do you want to go Dan Burn to Munoz and have like a double up there? Robbo is injured? Yes. Yes. We need to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, okay. Back to the other draft as well. But yeah, Amit, I think you have a bit of changes that I think I like it the way it is for now. Keep the draft that you had, Amit. Um, let's see how preseason goes tomorrow for majority of the teams from the looks of it. Anderson to Munoz. Let's see how the preseason goes for majority of the teams tomorrow, and then we will revisit again on Monday. Monday, same time that we started today, 10 p.m. Sydney time, 10 p.m. AEST, which would be, if I'm not mistaken, that would be 10 p.m. Sydney time would be 8 p.m. Singapore, Malaysia time, 5:30 p.m. India, 1 p.m. in the UK. So we'll revisit again on Monday. For now, though, I think people's squads, everyone, the squads you guys shared me, looks pretty good. I like it for now. We will get more information this weekend in terms of minutes, in terms of players. FPL MFZ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just in time. But I'm liking the teams that everyone shared. MFZ, how's the team looking like? About to end the live? Very close to ending the live, yes. But you can share your team, we can discuss it, and then after that I can end. Let me know, let me know. Send me any team news, team questions, ask away. Also, if people can hit the like button and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Am I the only one not liking Eze? No, I don't think like okay, we had how many drafts did we have? I mean, you mean not liking Eze or liking Eze? So no Eze here. I don't think many people have Eze per se. This one had Eze. This was from Karan. He had Eze in his team. No Eze elsewhere, to be honest. Everyone is hyped from last season. Yeah, that's true. Even I don't have Eze. I'm actually more interested in Harvey Barnes for some reason. If he can continue to get some minutes. But yeah, I think I'll be. I want to kind of reassess how Crystal Palace do. Obviously, Olise has left now for Bayern Munich. The thing is, they ended the season well, and they have good fixtures to an extent. They have decent fixtures, decent opening start. I think you will see a lot of Eze because we started this stream. We looked at FPL review, so this was a team that I chucked into FPL review, and I just did a transfer solver on the free model of FPL review, and it basically spat out this team. And you'll see a lot of people who use FPL review a bit more, or who have the paid version for it. I think Eze seems to be one that has been suggested quite a lot. So yeah, you might see a lot of people having Eze because of that as well. You think he starts? Who, Eze? Yeah, I think Eze will start. I don't see why he won't start. Crystal Palace has signed Ismail Sarr. Ooh, from Watford, isn't it? Ismail Sarr. That brings back memories. Not too bad. Keep Anderson and upgrade Rogers to Hudson-Odoi and rotate with Daka. Ah. Upgrade Rogers to Hudson-Odoi. Oh, yes. That is also possible. That is also possible. Actually, that might be slightly better. I don't mind Rogers as well, though. Amit, I don't mind Rogers as well. He's doing well in preseason, but Hudson Odoi has good fixtures as well. Yeah. Crystal Palace assigned Ismail Sarr. I read that. Keep Anderson. Yep. Their only good fixture started game week 8. Who are we talking about? Is this with regards to Crystal Palace? Yeah. Crystal Palace have a mixed set. When I was looking at the rotation pairing video, FPL Freddy, welcome. When I was looking at the rotation pairing video that I did for you guys this week, go check it out if you haven't. Rotation pairing video is out, and wildcard window, when to wildcard, is also out. Those are the two videos I did this week. When I was looking at that, you kind of have to rotate your Palace players with like an Everton player or something like that. But that was defensively. I think the same would probably apply attacking wise as well to an extent. I don't like this block of fixtures for Palace unless you can like target the fixtures in middle like Leicester, Everton, Forest. But yeah. Tiger and Guna, welcome. FPL Freddy, welcome. We about to cook some Gunners on Sunday, Ryan. You say that as soon as Tiger Guna enters the chat. We'll see. Oscar Bob? No. Is he going to get minutes? How many minutes has Oscar Bob played? Oh, they played only one preseason game. Tiger and Guna, how's the draft looking like? City? Nah, I wouldn't go Oscar Bob. How many minutes did he even play? Has he played Oscar Bob? Yes, he played a full 90 minutes. Damn. Ask me again in like a couple days, Amit. So they have a game tomorrow, City, against I think Millwall, and then they have a game on the 30th. Is that Barcelona that they're playing on the 30th? Let's have a look. Manchester City. They played Celtic. Yeah, they're Milan. Sorry, not Millwall. What am I talking? They play Milan tomorrow. Oscar Bob, damn. 8.6 rating. And then they play Barcelona after that. So we'll wait and see how they do. Another wait and see for me. Yep. Another wait and see as well. Can we do a team and change it? I haven't started yet. Ooh. Can't wait for Sunday night. Indeed. Will be very interesting. I want to monitor from a Man United perspective. I want to kind of see how... Obviously, most of United players are still away and not on preseason. Like Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Mainu, all away. I want to kind of see how Ahmad does. For one, very interested, and also Marcus Rashford. Those are the two players I want to see how they do on Sunday. Can't believe Bayern won 14-1. Who did they play? I'm waiting for the transfer market. Fair enough. It's Rashford's redemption season. I hope so. Fingers crossed. Have Arsenal signed Califury yet? I'm still waiting to see what price tag he'll come into. He's been like Arsenal are linked with some players. We're still waiting to see. Ready? How's the team looking like? Did the team change from the last stream? And then Tiger and Guna said, can we do a team and change it? I mean, this is a Salah and Haaland draft that we just built. You can look at this and then you can kind of use this as a base lay, like a baseline, and then change it up if you want to. I think, yes, they signed the card. Yeah, the MF said, brutal with all the banter. California is getting that. Yeah. So will he be? I think he'll be priced at 5.5. To be honest, looking at all the other Arsenal defenders, I think he'll be priced at 5.5. So he'll come at the same price as Julian Timber potentially. If he comes in at 5 million though, that will be very tempting. But I think he'll come at like 5.5. We'll see. We'll see. Not really touch my team. Still Salah and Haaland. Fair enough. Fair enough. You set on a 4.5 million goalkeeper. If I was to go 4.5 million goalkeepers, I think it'll be Flecken / the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. But honestly, I'm not fully feeling it per se. If that makes sense. I'm still not fully feeling it. I don't know. Like the goalkeepers this season, not too confident on it. Not too confident on the 4.5. Munoz not worth a consideration. No, I think Munoz is definitely worth a consideration. I could easily like upgrade Anderson to a Munoz if I wanted to with the 0.5 left. I think the defense, there's still room to change things. I need to think about this defense a bit more, including the goalkeepers. Join the Miguel train for Forest, possibly, would be an option as well. The thing is, the only times I have so far, adjusted drafts with you guys, the only time I've touched doing tinkering of drafts is on stream. So literally, I've done, when we started, when FPL first launched, was the first draft I made. The second draft I made was the Haaland draft on, I think, Monday, or was it Tuesday we streamed? And the third draft is literally today. This Haaland plus Salah draft. I haven't done too many tinkering so far yet. And that's mainly because I just want to see what happens this weekend in terms of preseason information and all. I feel like we need to get a bit more information. So I'm not still settled on things. I'm just experimenting right now. I don't think Chelsea will get a new keeper. Kendo, welcome. Kendo, welcome. How are things going? Don't think Chelsea will get a new keeper. If they don't, then maybe, I guess, Sanchez, if Sanchez is going to be the Chelsea keeper. That's probably something I'll look into as well. Muniz. Oh, you meant Muniz. Oh, I thought Munoz you meant. Actually, now that you just mention it, I don't mind Muniz over Chris Wood as well, potentially. No. He's worth a consideration. I could do this as well, to be honest. This is also not a bad option. Kendo, Chelsea's getting the new keeper. It's at final stage. Wait, who is the new keeper? Who are they linked with? There was rumors about Lunin. Let me have a look. Let me just Google search Chelsea on Twitter. Chelsea make their first offer to Villarreal goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen. This was on the 24th. Philip Jorgensen. This was on the 24th. Since then, there hasn't been any other information. Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea are closing in on Philip Jorgensen deal as agreement with Villarreal is at final stages. Here we go. Here's your transfer rumors. There should be 1.6 million defender Man City. Who for my squad? Maybe. Mazraoui, but Mazraoui is not going to start, right? Even if they do look and get in him. Fulham don't usually score goals. That's a bit of a problem, yes. But I do like Muniz as a player, to be honest. Where do you guys get legit transfer info? Oh, damn it, you can't see it, but man, oh well, you guys can see who I'm getting it from, right? Fabrizio. Is there a better source? Surely he's as good as the source that comes. The only two sources that I would trust would be David Ornstein. If Ornstein has tweeted it, then it's as good as it is. Others, Fabrizio is also good. Has Ornstein mentioned anything? Fulham, this is Fulham closing on Emil Smith Rowe deal. This will be a pretty good deal for Fulham, to be honest. Crystal Palace, Man United interested, but Wan-Bissaka out, rejected once West Ham rejected West Ham once Inter. I've seen this dumb Inter Milan Wan-Bissaka Dumfries swap deal because United. Nothing else. California to join Arsenal. Yeah, it's either David Ornstein or Fabrizio. That's all I look. That's all I look. But yeah, this is from Fabrizio. So yeah, looks like Chelsea are gonna get a new keeper. Villarreal's Philip Jorgensen. How many clean sheets did they keep last season? I probably shouldn't look at Villarreal and rate Jorgensen. Philip Jorgensen. Oh, 7.21 average sofa score rating. That is actually, I would say. 36 games played. They had 6 penalties they gave away. 33 goals conceded. Saves made 143. 1.02 xG prevented. Yeah, that's not too bad actually. Villarreal did concede quite a number of goals though. Damn, that's pretty high. Well, let's hope. I mean, the match rating was not too bad actually, 7.21. Let's just hope they do well. McTominay, Andreas, Emil Smith Rowe in midfield, 3 for Fulham. It does look spicy indeed. McTominay? What? I don't know if McTominay will leave. We'll see. We'll see. Andreas from Fluminense is more likely to happen than McTominay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think McTominay will leave. I highly doubt it. We'll see. All right. Any final comments before we look towards slowly ending today's stream? I'm running. I have a bit more water left, but my voice is running out. And you could guys hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. We're going to 783 subscribers. That's insane. Ideally, it would be incredible if we could hit 800 subscribers before the season starts. I am also looking to get a few guests on over the next couple of weeks, talking with. I'll let you guys know once like it's fully confirmed. But I'm looking to get a few guests on as well from different podcasts over the next couple of weeks. So keep an eye out for that. Just for them to get them on, like discuss their teams, and maybe talk FPL, see how they're looking like, how they're looking to approach the season and whatnot. So there might be a stream on Bookmark. So far, I've kind of confirmed one guest on the 9th of August for the moment, temporarily. I will confirm that closer to the date. Just make sure that there's no like that the date is actually confirmed. But yeah. All right, Smith Rowe is 50 million tops. Can't believe how Emil Smith Rowe is worth 30 million. The region of McTominay. ESR and Sessegnon on a free. Sessegnon on a free? Really? Damn. That's not too bad actually. I mean, to be honest, they're pretty good players. Emil Smith Rowe, unfortunately, yeah, injury prone. Same thing with Sessegnon though. But if they can stay fit, they're pretty good players to be honest. Problem is if they can stay fit. I hope they do. For your sake. And for FPL's sake. Because Emil Smith Rowe, if he can stay fit, that's a very nice midfield for Fulham. How much is he? 5.5. Oh, such a good price tag as well. If only he can replace the same like this season that he had. It's a really good option. 10 goals. I remember owning him for this season as well. I remember getting him this season. Before he went on the form he did. Because as you guys know, we have Roy, who is an Arsenal fan as well, on my panel team, like in the podcast. And he was talking about Smith Rowe this season as well. Thoughts on the defensive for Fulham? Fulham defense. Paulinia is gone. That's a bit of a problem. Robinson is still a really good defensive player. And I do rate Leno as well. Only the fullbacks are worth looking at. Yeah, fair enough. Especially like a Robinson. Astanage or Robinson? I'll probably go Robinson myself. Can I do a rough draft? Yes, Tag and Guna. 2 share 1. Because I'm about to end the stream very soon. So send me a draft, and after that we'll look at ending the stream. I don't think my voice will continue too long. Robinson for assist, yes. Same. Also, actually, before we end, for anyone who's playing FPL Challenge, I have just created a league. The league should be available for anyone who wants to join FPL Challenge. Can't believe I didn't even put this league out. Here's the league code. IH6FH8. Can I get another league code? It is what it is. I don't think I can regenerate a league. Can I? Nope, I can't. All right. Or is there a way to regenerate? Options. Administer. Nope. Oh, there is another way. Regenerate. 584BQG. Give me a better one. Like a one that's memorable. Okay, I can't even get another one. Yeah, never mind. Alright. I guess this might do. Alright, people, for anyone who wants to join the FPL challenge, update on the next stream. Monday, I'll put this on here for anyone who wants to join FPL challenge. Next stream would be Monday at 10 p.m. Sydney time, which will be about 8 p.m. I think, Malaysia time or Singapore time. That would also be 5:30 p.m. India and 1 p.m. UK. So Monday. Then change it later if I don't like it. Yep, fair enough. So that's the next stream. Anyone who wants to join FPL challenge, let me put the league code here. I will actually add it into the overlays for the next stream as well, to be honest. Maybe I'll add it now, but actually I'll add it in the next stream. So yeah, you guys should be able to see all of that as well. Do join the league if you guys are interested, or if you guys want me to create another one. This one is basically, I think the scores will be counted every week, and we've had Com, who's already joined as well. If you guys are interested for that, feel free to join. But yeah, that is basically all I've got. Any questions before we end it? Any final questions? I have joined. Nice. Welcome. Have a great weekend. Yes. Next stream update. Monday. Monday at the following times. So basically, the same times as this on the Monday. Cool. I think we will end it there. Tag and Guna. I'll send it to you on Instagram. Yes, send it to me on Instagram. Am I sending it now, or are you gonna send it later? But shout out to everyone else. To Rohan, to Tag and Guna, Com, FPL MFZ, Kendo, Shubharan, FPL Freddy, Nick, Amit, Shots, Bob. Bob, did I miss any questions on Bob? No, I didn't. To SJ, Karan, Gerald, Dan, Will, Rohan, Sir Matt, Roku, Rohil, and everyone else. Thank you very much. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, do join the Discord as well. I haven't had time to look. Okay, just send it to me on Instagram, and I'll bring it on the stream on Monday as well for you, Tiger and Guna. But I'll chat with you on Instagram. Just send it to me on Instagram, anyways. But we'll end the stream now. But you can send it over to me later as well. Yeah. Amit as well. Thank you very much. I will see you all later on Monday. Basically, have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy. If you're watching the football, enjoy the football. Join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord. See you on Monday with more updates. We'll keep an eye on preseason tour, indeed. And love you all. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you all on Monday. 8 p.m. per time. Yes, indeed. Correct. 8 p.m. per time. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night.